Welcome to Downward Dog Rising. We're going to do a Pilates yoga flow. All right, let's start. We're going to start sitting on our mat. Reach arms to shoulder height. Roll back halfway. Open. Bring arms in front of shoulders. Rise up. Peel back halfway. Open shoulders, chest. Reach to shoulders. Rise up. Use abdominal wall, drawing deep into your spine. Good, 4 more. Wake up your core. 3. Feel those core muscles, draw deep into your spine. 2 more. And last one. Then from here, I'm going to have you lower down to your mat. Hands behind head and neck. Bring heels together into Pilates V. Back is flat on mat. You're going to stretch legs out into a frog press. Pull legs back in. Keep collarbones wide, chest open. Back is flat on mat. 8. Back is flat. 7. And 6. 5. Use your core. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Then from here, hands come down to mat. Stretch arms into mat. And you're going to lift one leg straight up into the air. You're going to lift, kick down and up for 10. Keep hips stable. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep hips stable. 4, neutral spine. 3, 2 more. Keep pelvis stable. Last one. Other leg. Keep hips squared to sky. Lengthen, lift, and down. Hips are in a straight line. Lift and down. 8 more. Core draws into low back. And 7. From here, fold knee in, lower hips to mat, reach under knees, keep back flat, single leg stretch. You're going to take one hand to the inside of your knee, the other hand to the outside of your ankle. You guide your knees in line with your hip joints. Single leg stretch, back is flat. Reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. Lengthen and lengthen. Think of lengthen from bottom of spine to top of head. Maximal length. Use your core. Collarbones wide, shoulders away from ears. And 4. And 3. Keep drawing abdominal wall into your back. 2 more. Last set. All right. Hug knees in. 5 hip openers. 4. 3. Release hips. 2 more. Reverse it. Back the other way. 2 more. Last one. Reach under your knees. And then we're going to peel all the way up. And then we're going to flip over to our hands and knees, all 4s. So we're going to do some planks to strengthen our core, strengthen our shoulder girdle stability. And we're going to do some back and hip extension first. So I'm going to have you reach arm and leg, opposite directions. Keep hips stable, hips straight across, and then switch. Hold for a moment, keep stable, and then switch. 9, switch, and 8, fingers away from toes, maximal length in your spine, and 7, good, 6 more, and 5, and 4, stretch apart, 3 more, 2 more, last set. All right, now from here, what I would like for you to do, we're gonna just take our left leg in between the 2 hands. We're gonna take it into a low lunge first. So as you go into your low lunge, front knee is straight over your ankle. Press hip bones forward. Feel a stretch in your hip flexor here. Inhale. Take it back into Ardha Hanuma. We're going to do a little half split. For half split, that straight leg, pull hip back. Side of bent knee, pull that forward for alignment. Forward into low lunge, reach to sky. Rise up to top of head. Back into Ardha Hanuma. Keep stretching, lengthen from hips, avoid bending from spine. Stretch breastbone, sternum, forward and through. We're going to do one more set, low lunge. Front knee is right over your ankle. Rise up. Inhale, lengthen up. Take it back, Ardha Hanuma. Shift that hip back, pull this one forward. Lengthen through breastbone, hinge over that front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Keep that spine reaching long. One more deep inhale. Take it to all fours. Go into a plank. Curl toes under. Keep your body in a long line. Now from here, we're just going to do shoulder taps. 10. And 9. Keep spine lengthened. And 8. Core is strong. Two more. Last one. Hands to knees. We're going to switch our lead leg, right foot through the 2 hands. Ground down, low lunge, knee over ankle, lengthen up. Draw core into spine. Take it back, Ardha Hanuma. Take this hip back, other hip forward. Hinge over your front thigh. Create some length in your spine. Again, low lunge, front knee is above your ankle. Keep lengthening up. Deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to take it back, half split, Ardha Hanuma. Pull the straight leg hip back, other hip forward, even them out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more time. All right, let's go back one more time. Low lunge, rising up. Really stretch that spine. Tailbone drops down long. Shift back, Ardha Hanuma. Really stretch sternum, breastbone forward over leg. Go a little deeper if you can. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Gently come up, walk into all 4 position. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do a wing dragon. So we're gonna take our left foot in between the two hands. Take both hands fingertips wide to the side of your ankle. Take your back knee, lift it off the mat. What I want you to do here is just hold so you can start to stretch your hips a little more. Just to get your hips to open a little. So we're going to start to wing our dragon. Rotate onto the side lateral edge of the left foot, pinky toe side. Allow that knee to drop out a little bit. Now you could either stay here. If you'd like to go a little deeper into the stretch, you could drop your back knee against your mat, drop top of foot, and then you could come down to forearms if you like. We'll take a few deep inhales here. Feel that hip, glute open up. Piriformis muscle. We're stretching our hip and quad on the other side. Psoas and quad muscles. Breathing into any tightness, just let it release. I'm going to take another deep inhale here. From wing dragon, I'm going to have you slowly push up to your hands. Take your back toes, curl them under, lift your knee up. You're going to walk your hands in between, foot in between your two hands. I want you to step back into three-legged dog, left leg up in the air. Square out your hips. You're going to extend that leg long. Stretch your body in opposing directions. Really stretch up the spine, down through that leg. When you're ready, we're going to go from our three-legged dog, left leg up, into our flip dog. So I'm going to have you just walk in with the right hand. We're going to drop. Left arm back, right leg out. Hi. Have a good walk. Enjoy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll do yoga anywhere, anytime.
That's great.
We're just stretching out our back.
So do these trails go all the way up there? It looks like actual trails.
Slowly come in. Now from here, we're going to go into a reverse table.
Imagine the view.
You're just going to lift up, press hips to sky, hold here for a moment, collarbones wide, inhale, exhale, shoulders away from ears, and one more time, deep inhale, and exhale. Slowly bring hips down. So we're going to flip right over onto all fours. Now we're going to go into three-legged dog with our right leg into the air. So we're going to have our plank, and we're going to go, before we do our three-legged dog, take your right foot through the hands like this. And then we're going to walk our hands to the side of the right foot. Start to open up that left hip flexor, going into our dragon on this leg. So just gonna hold here and breathe for a moment. Let the hips release. Give your body a time to stretch, loosen up, then we'll take it deeper. You can stay here longer if you like. If not, you're gonna take your back knee, place it on the mat, top of foot on mat. We're going to go into wing dragon, laterally rotate that front thigh out, roll onto the lateral pinky toe side of your foot. You could either stay here or you could take it deeper into the stretch. If you want to take it deeper, you're going to come down to your forearms. I'm just going to have you stay here and breathe. Hips are squared to the front. And you're just breathing, opening the hips. Spine is long. So we're opening the front of the left hip, stretching into the glutes, and the piriformis on the other leg. If there's any tightness, just breathe into it and you're going to let it go. Hips hold a lot of tension, motion-wise. So if your hips are super tight, just breathe and let it go. Keep stretching spine long. Let's take one more deep inhale here. We're going to come out of our winged dragon. Walk up onto your hands, curl the back toes under, lift up your back knee. Walk your front foot in between your two hands so you're in your lunge. Okay, from your lunge, I want you walking back into your three-legged dog. This time, your right leg is going to go straight up into the air. I want you to square out your hips. Stretch body apart, pull your sternum, your breastbone forward and through. Stretch, core draws in, that leg lengthens to sky. Breathing in and breathing out, stretch in opposing directions. Then we're going to go into our flip dog. Take a little step in with the left palm, right knee bends. Now the left leg extends out straight. Lift heart center to sky. Breathing in, little back bend. And hold. Slight back bend here. Hips to sky. Engage your glutes. Chest is open. Open shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Tighten core in. One more deep inhale. Now we're going to flip back over. We're going to walk foot in, walk hand in. Stretch leg to sky. Now from here, take your right knee, walk it forward towards your right thumb. We're going to take it into a swan. So your right knee bends. The left leg extends behind you. Square your pelvis so that your hips are aligned directly in front of you. Maybe you'll stay here, lengthening upward. Back knee faces down to mat. Keep lengthening spine up. Lifting and lengthening. You can come to your forearms if you like. Keep spine reaching long. If you wanted to go deeper, you could even come all the way down to your forehead, to the mat, and just breathe. Expand into the sides of your ribs. Let those hips really release. This one's going to be a little more strenuous on hips and pelvis. If it's a little too much, you're going to come back up to your forearms and redistribute your weight, some of it through your upper body. Take one more deep inhale here. Slowly come up, curl your back toes under. Walk it into a plank. We're going to do elbow to same knee, elbow to same knee. 2 more sets. Work your core. Last set. Now from here, stretch left leg into the air, square out your pelvis, 3-legged dog. We're going to take it into a swan. Walk your left knee towards the left elbow. I want you to square out your pelvis so your hips face straight ahead. Back knee faces straight to your mat. You're going to lengthen up through your spine. Breathing in, breathing out. That back knee faces down, hips are aligned straight in front of you. Keep the length. You could either stay here, sitting upright if you like. You could take it to your forearms. This gives you some more support, so you're not all the way into your hips and pelvis. If you want to take it even deeper, go ahead and fold your backs of your hands against your forehead, stretching even deeper into your low back, into the pelvis. Really let the tension out of those hips. Breathe into any tension. All right, we're going to take one more deep inhale here. Slowly walk up to your arms. You're going to take your back toes, curl them under, lift the knee off the mat, go into a plank. Now from here, I'm going to have you go into a downward dog. You're just going to pull those sits bones down towards your mat, all the way down through the backs of those thighs, all the way down, gently stretching heels away from you. Pull your sternum, your breastbone through the 2 arms. Stretch your body in opposing directions. Lift the heels up, lower the heels down. Just stretch those lower legs. Inhale, exhale. 4 and 3, just stretch apart. And 2. Last one. Come down to your hands and your knees. Now from here, take it into Bhujangasana, low cobra. Elbows are going to come directly under your shoulders. Tops of feet can rest into the mat. Just going to have you hold here. Relax the back of the neck so it doesn't tense up on you. Tilt chin slightly forward. And just breathe. You want to strengthen your back muscles, shoulders away from ears. Going to stretch our spine opposite way as we strengthen it. Abdominal wall draws into your back. Chest is open, collarbones wide. If you want to go a little deeper, take your arms, you're going to stretch them long into the mat. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Going into a little seal. Just being careful not to compress the low spine or compress shoulders into ears. Keep the length in both sides of your neck and your shoulders stay away from your ears. And just breathe. Feel those core muscles draw into your back. Strengthen your spine. Strong shoulders help with equanimity in life. Let's take one more deep inhale here. Gently come back into Sphinx, which is also Bhujangasana. We're going to do a stretch for our shoulders and our neck and the side of our ribs. You're going to place one hand at about a 90-degree angle by your side. And then what I want you to do here, as you place that hand by your side, you're going to slowly elevate and just stretch that foot behind you. Feel a stretch in the side of your waist. Just breathe in to the side of your neck, stretch that bottom shoulder, lengthening the side of your neck. Breathe into those ribs, expansion. Open up that whole side. One more deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna come back into our Sphinx. Okay, let's do this on the other side. 90-degree bend in that other arm. You're gonna slowly press your shoulder against the mat. You're gonna lift up your top foot, gently rotate over to the side. Take a few deep inhales here, stretching out that bottom shoulder and the side of your neck. We want to open our side line as well. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. And last one. Slowly, we're going to take that leg back, come back into your Sphinx. From Sphinx, what I want you to do next, press up to hands and knees. Bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Push up to your hands and your knees. Cross your ankles if you want to support your knee caps, patellas more. Hug elbows in, press up. We'll do this little set of tricep push-ups before we end. 8, keep shoulders away from ears. 7, 6, 5, keep core strong. 4 more. And 3, 2 more. Good, last one. Come all the way back, uncross your ankles. Come all the way back into Balasana, little rest pose. Stretch arms forward, pull that sternum through the arms, sit back, hips over heels. If your knees are okay with putting more weight through them, you don't have to pedestal your feet. You can be right flat on the tops of your feet into the mat and sit all the way back over your hips. Hips over your heels. I just give my knees more space this way. Breathing in, breathing out. Allow that center part of the low back to release. Your sits bones reach down to the ground behind you. Feel the stretch under the armpits, all the way through the arms into your palms. One more deep inhale. And slowly we're going to make our way sitting to the front of our mat. Cross your ankles. Thanks everybody for joining me. Peace. We're going to close out our practice. Palms together. Anjali Mudra. Just feeling in the moment, in the present, at peace and centered. Thanks for joining me. Peace. I'll be back soon. Take care, everybody.